Let me tweet out the stream real quick. Hi.
Here's another one. One time for mine now. Let's go.
Something true now. I'm not looking anymore. The times are breaking, never flow now. Sharing real connections, what we're made for. Come on, let go, baby, boom, don't you know you're ready on a jump with it? Try to put the boat over cooking on the go, but I know you use. Hey, I'm gonna go there.
And a whale with a flow, double trouble on the go poses. Get posing, opposing against these foes. Please know I'm the roses that grew out on the concrete jungle.
Not a day goes by without me thinking about that way the world stopped me motion. When you walked into my life and we connected like we share the same ocean. Couldn't help but move that glass open and spot us into each other's lives by chance. All this energy's got us inspired now. We couldn't stop.
Alright, hello gamers. We're launching Persona 4.
This program is brought to you by the following sponsors.
Persona 4 Arena.
Alright, so we're gonna do story, and we're gonna start with P4A, which is the prequel to P4 AU. So I think that's where we should start. Oh hell, this game is fucking long. Oh, let's start with Chie. May 2nd. It's cloudy today. The wind's a little chilly for me, but the perfect day for my daily run. Personally, I prefer it to be sunnier, but then I'd have to worry about UV rays and all that stuff. I got my favorite sneakers on and I'm ready to go.
Mom, you've been going every day lately. I'm surprised you're sticking to it. Body is the temple, you know. I gotta start training now. Oh no, it's nothing. Well, don't forget to train your brain too. Yes, mother.
I muttered a response to my mom's casual remarks as I ran off the door. My name's Chiyo Tanaka. I'm a third-year student attending Yasagami High School. After a certain series of events that occurred last year, I finally what I want.
Feeling good.
I take a deep breath of the damp air and start my road down to Saragawa, the usual place. Inaba is, and let's be honest with you, out in the sticks. It takes a couple of hours switching trains to come me from Maria City. Some people hate that there's nothing here. It's a bother how everybody knows everybody else, but to tell the truth, I like it. There's so many places to run, and I like greeting the people I meet along the way. I wave to a man I usually bump into near the floodplain.
Did something good happen?
Wait, is this the correct order to play the story? What order to play P4A story? Hey there, Chia-chan. Is that obvious? I mean, Golden Week starts tomorrow. That is enough to amp me up, but even better, Yukon's coming back tomorrow.
Think it is? You finally caught yourself a boyfriend?
Jeez, you always have to bring that up.
Be careful on your job.
You know, Akami transferred you from the city last year, and he transferred out again in the spring. Though his faster became a great friend. When he left, I prepared himself for the fact that I thought I wouldn't get to see him much anyway. When I learned he was coming back, I thought it'd be ecstatic. Well, he'll only be back for a short time. He's just spending the holidays here. I want to run a little bit more. Just considering going all the way to the park on the top of the hill when I heard something I never...
Channel the other night?
Oh, fuck.
Whoa, whoa, wait a second. Hey, did you just say midnight? Excuse me?
The two girls seemed to be startled that I butted into the conversation. One of them backs away like she's scared of something.
What? Do you know? No, I don't know any.
These girls are wearing Yasagami High uniforms, so they at least have to be first years, right? One of them seems to know me, but why is she so freaked out? Did I come on way too strong? I try speaking in a softer tone. Did you see me on the fucking Midnight Channel?
Sorry to barge in, but well, I'm kind of interested in the midnight. And I overheard you talking about it, so you mind telling me what you were saying? What was it you told me? I heard that this time it's like a fighting show, and that the people on it were fighting each other. I didn't know who was on it. I couldn't tell anything at all, huh? But you just, well, please excuse us. Come on, let's go. Hey!
One of them pulls on the other's arm until the two of them run off to the shopping district. Huh, even when I was coming out too strong, didn't the girl's attitude change suddenly when she learned my name?
Did she not like me or something? But I've never even met her. Didn't do anything wrong, did I?
Can I think of any reasons? Well, I kind of can. My friends tend to stick out in this rural town for one reason or another. Sometimes people tend to dislike you just for being part of a crowd that sticks out. Then again, it only came from a few people. I wonder if it was part of that too. I don't let it get to me. I'm just gonna freak. Down at Pumpkin Hill. Still, the Midnight Channel? A fighting show? What? Would they not run away if I just gone to talk to them like a normal person?
To get better at getting information.
I sigh, then I get back to my run. Is that Kermit the Frog?
Midnight Channel.
As much as an awesome meat bun from Aya, my late night dessert that I saved after dinner, I roll in the bed. Oh man, this meat bun is amazing. You just heat it up in the microwave for a minute, and the outside gets all fluffy, and the juices get all over you when you bite into it, like a meat apple. I take my time to savor this wonderful meat bun while I look outside the window. It's cloudy, but it's not raining.
I wonder if it'll start raining before midnight.
The weather forecast did say it would, but we don't get any rain. If we don't get any rain, I definitely won't be able to watch this Midnight Channel. This Midnight Channel was popular. They said if you look, a soulmate would appear on the screen. That was just a rumor. People really couldn't see it, and they weren't showing anything romantic like soulmates. It was actually connected to a series of terrible murders last year. I mean, Mr. Moroka dying was a plus. There's a lot of crazy stuff that happened here. Another World in the TV, Persona, Shadows, the Midnight Channel started it all. It stopped because of all the things we did. We formed an investigation team and worked together to crack the case. That's why the Midnight Channel stopped coming on, or so I thought. If someone's seen it recently, I can't ignore it. Still, there's still some time before midnight, and I just can't concentrate.
You the headlines for May 2nd. We begin.
After that, everything. Customers should
Say it with me, everybody.
yourself and get in touch with our product.
Oh, I know. Maybe Yosuke's heard a couple of rumors about
Alright. No song. That's a great idea even for me, and when you have a great idea, you gotta act on it immediately. I call Yosuke. He's a clown, always doing stupid things, but his dad owns the Juness Mega Mart in town, and Yosuke's always helping out, talking to the nice old ladies while working there, so he knows a lot of gossip. I bet I'll know something about this. Is he still at work at this hour? What should I do if he doesn't pick up? Having to leave a message makes me more nervous than when I talk to a real life person.
Yochie, what's up?
Oh, I'm glad you picked up. Are you free to talk right now?
Yeah, I just got off work. Didn't I already email you about tomorrow? You deleted it without reading it, didn't you?
How stupid do you think I am?
She's rude as always. But there's a part of me that's relieved to hear her cheerful voice. I didn't notice it till now, but it seems like a part of me a bit shaken when I heard about the Midnight Channel starting up again.
Anyway, I heard a sort of disturbing rumor. The Midnight Channel might be back again.
A midnight champ? There's no way. Who told you?
An underclassman at our school. I tried to get more details out of her, but she took off in a huge hurry.
Dude, you didn't growl at her or anything when you asked her about it, did you?
Maybe I did look pretty scared. Now that he's brought it up, I'm not so sure of myself anymore. Not even Yosuke knows about the Midnight Channel's reappearance. Maybe the rumor only started up suddenly.
But no, I was completely normal. At least I think I was. So anyway, the girl she was with said something about a fighting show. I didn't get any details, but she didn't seem like she was lying. And hey, the forecast says it's gonna rain tonight. Why don't we check it out?
Yeah, good call. If this is for real, we can't ignore it. But if it turns out to be a hoax, you better buy me dinner.
Then you owe me steak if it's true.
What? Anyway, I'll talk to you later.
I should call Yukiko too. Oh wait, she might be too busy to pick up.
And the call is Yusuke. I should talk to Yukiko about this next. Yeah, we know about Yukiko. I've played the video game before. The Persona 4 Golden video game. The thought of being successful seemed to weigh her down, but she doesn't complain every once in a while. See, still, even if she does pick out this late in the night, I might be bothering her. All I really need to do is tell her what's going on. I could send her an email. Or I could ask her where we're supposed to meet up tomorrow. I mean, I remember it. I totally do. But to be honest, I couldn't find Yosuke's. Looks like I erased it when I cleaned out that expired Juness mailing list. Sometimes I just associate the words Yosuke and Juness together without listening. I'm actually shaking about when we're supposed to meet. And the more I think about it, the less I'm sure that I remember it.
I am that stupid.
There, email sent. Who else haven't I told you? Oh, Naoto-kun. Actually, she told me beforehand she wouldn't be in Inaba during Golden Week. I guess she couldn't free up her work schedule. She sounded so... Oh, wait. We're talking about Naoto. He sounded so different on his phone, too. With that in mind, I searched through my contact for him anyway.
Hi, Nato-kun. Oh, I'm not interrupting your work, am I?
No, it's quite alright.
I double checked with him just in case something's changed and he can make it. Looks like he really can't. After making sure, I decided not to tell him about what might be another case. I feel bad about making him worry about when he can't come back here.
Shame. Give my regards to Senpai and the others, won't you?
Will do. Good luck with the job.
Oh, the fucking rain.
Rain. Keep it up, clouds.
The Midnight Channel should show up left. It may only be a rumor. I want to hurry up. I had canon Naoto as transgender. You can think something else, but Naoto's trans because I said so. I wrote the game. Considering that Yukon is coming back, it'd be great if there were nothing else to worry about. Yukiko's been off the side. She's my best friend. She was one of the victims in the case too. Saving Yukiko was the first job for the investigation team. Then there's Kanji. He's only 1 year younger than us. And thus he's oddly feminine juvenile delinquent. There's also Rosette, who's a world famous pop idol. And Nacho, he's a real detective. And then there's Teddy. He's always a clown and jokes around, but it's hard to hate him. I hate him! The more I think about it, the more I realize that our group is really full of strange people. I guess there's no help in the fact that we get talked about then. But now, we're used to being together. To be honest, if it hadn't been for the case, I never would have gotten to know some of them. Still, I never want to have to go through anything like that again.
Has to go.
Please don't show up. There might be another victim. I just want to laugh it off tomorrow. If Yosuke just laughed it out thinking I tricked him and staying up all night for no reason, I really don't want someone to get hurt again.
Rivals. They are friends, yet powerful foes. The desperate fighting program amongst high school students. A new legend is about
Why
to
is
start.
this cutscene so loud?
Be the manliest of all men! Come on down!
Nobody touches his precious Nanako, the sister complex kingpin of steel, Yu Narukami!
It's only natural.
Wage slave in the boonies by day, hero by night, Captain Resentiment, Yosuke Hanamura!
Everything that bores me has gotta go!
A spunky dragon with deadly legs, the carnivore who's discarded womanhood, Chie Satonaka!
You need to eat more meat!
Please escort me to the ring, my prince, the unconquerable Snow Black, Yukiko Amagi!
I'll finish you in one strike!
Why is the...
Blooming roses and bulging muzzles, the blood-curdling beefcake emperor, Kanji Tatsumi! Deep into realms of romance, the body of a child, the brain of a genius, the 2000 IQ killjoy detective, Naoto Shirogane!
Is this an army of idiots?
Fight and survive towards the one throne waiting at the end! The P1 Grand Prix where fierce fights will be fought! The battle begins tonight!
My ears! Why was that cutscene so fucking loud compared to the rest of the game?
What the hell?
I'm frozen in the spot for a good 30 seconds before I can shout. After that initial burst, though, I don't even know what to say. Yes, that was a Midnight Channel, and I was on it. There's no mistake, that was me. And there was some stupid catchphrase tagged onto all of us. Before I know it, my cell's in my hand, and I've dialed the number.
Hello?
What the hell was that carnivore who discarded womanhood crap?
The instant Yosuke picks up, I can't restrain from venting my anger on him.
You almost blew out my eardrum.
I haven't discarded it! I haven't! You hear me? I eat vegetables too, you know, and I haven't discarded my womanhood!
Alright, just calm down.
What's that about? Is that what everyone's been seeing? No wonder that girl got so spooked this afternoon.
Yeah, there was a carvinoid that discovered womanhood in front of her. She must have thought I was going to eat her. It must have been scarier than the boogeyman.
Hey, don't treat me like a rabid animal!
Well, just think about how I feel. That Captain Resentiment part isn't too cool. Let's ignore that for now. Look, there's something that bothered me about what we just saw. Teddy was in that video, and he looked like he's hosting the whole thing.
Really?
Plus, he hasn't come home yet. And he's not picking up his cell either.
What?
Can you call Yukiko? I'll try and contact the other. I'm gonna hang up now, but I'll call back in about 30 minutes, okay?
We are 20 minutes in the stream and we haven't played a single part of the video game yet. I hurry up and call Yukiko. She seems badly shaken up too, and her voice is trembling. I was going to try to console her about it, but the reason she was so shaken up was a little different.
Huh? Rise-chan's gone missing?
Yeah, her manager called the Amagi in to ask if I knew anything. Could it be related to the Midnight Channel?
I don't know about that, but
Even though that's what I said, I was convinced otherwise. The Midnight Channel must be related to how Teddy and Risa-chan must have gone missing. I don't have proof, but think about the timing. There has to be some sort of connection here. In any case, I checked with Yuko about a meeting tomorrow. Later, though, another troubling tidbit was added when Yosuke called.
He's missing too. His mom told me that he was sleeping in the living room, but then he disappeared.
And Teddy, Rise-chan, and Kanji.
Yeah, this might be serious. I'll see you at the food court tomorrow.
Please be okay.
I didn't manage to get any sleep that night, so I got to the meeting place much earlier than I was supposed to. This is the food court on the Junez roof. It's where the investigation team usually met. Wait, that was on the roof of Junez? I thought it was like in Junez's backyard. Just when I couldn't convince, I see the narrow back of my best friend.
Good morning, TA. I couldn't stop thinking about things, so I wrapped up my shift at the inn early and came.
Yuko smiles. Seeing her makes me feel pretty embarrassed. But Yuko's not just about to look. She's been trained in etiquette at the inn and elegant and smart. Of course, she's insanely popular among the guys. There are times that I'm honestly envious of her of having things that I don't, but I'm proud of her.
I actually made a boxed lunch for everyone.
No!
Wow, a boxed lunch? You made it?
Don't worry, I made sure to taste test it first, so it won't be like last year, I think.
Well, you've got a point. We don't want people to keep calling us poison chefs, do we? Ooh, that does smell really good. Oh, man.
We're at a food court. Don't eat it. Just eat the food court. Yuko's really been doing her best. As Yuko blushes slightly, I notice two people. It's Yosuke and Yukon.
I ran into this guy at the elevator.
Good to see you guys again.
Welcome back! Guest of honor's finally here. You're looking well.
Welcome back. Should we...
Oh, he already knows about the Midnight Channel. He's actually the one who called me up about it.
Oh, I see. This has turned into a pretty thrown-together reunion, hasn't it? But I'm glad you came.
Once Yukon takes a seat, Yosuke clears his throat in an exaggerated way and looks at all of us. Is this where I'm going, where I think it's going?
Well, it sucks that we can't hang out more before jumping into another mystery, but to celebrate our partner's return, I hereby reinstate the investigation team in response to the Midnight Channel going back on the air last night.
Oh, the team is back. Just hearing that name again gets me all fired up. Yeah, let's do this.
I don't think the applause is necessary.
But it gets us all hyped up. Everyone laughs at this. It's like we never changed. I feel in this brief time, we've completely failed in the last couple of months that we've been away. It's like Yukon never left.
No laughing matter. No one's heard from Teddy, Kanji, or Rise.
Yeah. Oh, I got a hold of Nazuko, but I didn't. She told me she couldn't make it today because
Okay.
of her job. So I did. She seemed pretty bummed that she couldn't be here too.
Natakun seriously seems busy when I talk to him. It would have been reassuring if we had Natakun here, since he's such an amazing detective that even the police didn't ask for his assistance. He has to be doing something really important right now.
Something's been bothering me. The picture on the TV was very clear last night.
Yeah. Going by the pattern from last year, it wouldn't be that clear until after the victim entered the TV.
Hey, isn't this the first time a big group of people was shown together? Plus, we're still here. Why us anyway? And what's up with those insulting descriptions?
I look to Yuko after that. She looks angry. Hey, don't get mad at me. The incomparable Snowback is so feminine. That's just a joke about Snow White. I got stuck with a carnivore. Yeah, I know that's not the problem here.
He was acting like the host of that show.
Yukon has fucking voice lines. Yukon said the same thing Yosuke said yesterday. Now that's a leader, even though he's been slapped with someone labeled as a sister complex kingpin.
Can't find it.
Just smells fishy. Then again, I doubt you would play a prank like this.
Teddy's doing a little trolling.
Inside the TV and find out what's going on.
Won't we be stuck in there without Teddy to give us an exit?
Not so.
I've had Teddy keep the exit TV out on that side.
Look at you, all prepared.
I mean, think about it. What if we were half asleep and fell into a TV when Teddy wasn't over there? Isn't that a scary thought?
Like anyone would be that clumsy.
Well, there is someone who almost fell in like that. I suddenly remember when we simply brushed off his claims that he couldn't go and do a TV. I remember that you said he got stuck because his TV screen was so small. He had been so serious.
Anyway, it sounds like it's safe for us to go investigate.
Yeah, there's no doubt that something's going on in there. Is everyone ready?
We're all good to go. To tell the truth, I had a hunch that this was...
Everyone stands up excitedly, ready to show that we're all prepared. We're headed to the electronics department in Genève. We know that big screen TV will allow us to enter the other world. Actually, we could use other TVs, but there's no way to know where we'd end up, so we're just stuck with that one TV. I could feel myself getting more fired up with every step I take. If the friends we couldn't get in touch with would be dragged into something I have to rescue them. It's been a while, so I'm nervous. While I glance at Yuko, she doesn't look very enthusiastic.
You don't need to scrunch up your face.
Was I doing that?
Yeah, you're gonna give yourself wrinkles.
I'll be more careful.
Don't worry, things are different from the way they were last year. We're old pros at this.
That brings a smile back to Yukiko's face. When I see her relax, my nervousness ravels along with her. Yeah, we'll be okay. I'm sure we'll be able to save them.
It's a holiday, so the store's full of people. I feel like things are picking up around town.
You know, it's been a while since last time. I'm a little nervous.
Whoa, wait, there are still people in this aisle.
Hey, get ready!
Huh?
The customers are going away!
Again.
Let's go!
Isn't this different from usual? Oh no, what do we do?
What can we do? We can't stop now!
Gecko gone? When I wake up, I notice I'm lying on the ground. It'd been a while since I had entered the TV. There's an unusual sensation of falling. I cautiously changed my direction.
Our school.
Doo-doo. Oh, this is Yasogami. Okay. That's like to Yasogami High School. Didn't the TV world turn into a beautiful place? Did it change back?
Where'd they go? Hey! Is anyone there?
I call out, but there's no answer. There isn't even an echo. My voice just disappears. The sound is being sucked away. Usually we'd come out together when we get sucked through the same TV. Yukon, Yosuke, where did they go?
What is this?
I'm not in the TV world, but so why does it look like Yasogami? It's the week before the cultural festival, but huh? That reminds me, when I was on the Midnight Channel.
One Grand Prix?
Suddenly, as I say that, smoke suddenly gushes from the side of the big school.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get our program started.
Is that Rise-chan?
A loud cheer accompanies her voice. There shouldn't be any people here. I look around widely.
For manners or courtesy or anything today, so let it all hang out. Tell us how you really feel. I, Reset, will be your commentator. But first, the General would like to say a few words.
Commentator? General?
It seems the time has come. I'm proud to announce the opening of our very own
Oh boy.
Grand Prix.
It finally begins.
General is Teddy?
Now Teddy's on the monitor. He's dressed so weird. We came here because we were worried that something had happened to him, and now this stupid bear's up to shenanigans?
What's all this about?
Welcome, Chie-chan. You must now strive to become the champion among all fighters.
Champion among all fight? You don't mean we're gonna fight each other like it said on the Midnight Channel, do you?
You're quick to understand. I bet you're already aching to get started, huh?
Hey, enough with the sick joke. Everyone's worried about you, you know.
I wouldn't know about that. Bring out the first challenger.
It's Yukon, so I'm not alone in here.
Ugh, thank goodness. Anyway, listen. I found Teddy. He's not making any sense at all.
Not making any sense?
He laughs slightly at my words and suddenly draws his weapon.
Aren't you gonna prepare yourself? P1 Grand Prix already started.
I see my own dumbfounded face reflected in his blade. This is also sudden. Prepare myself. Does that mean we're gonna fight? I'm gonna fight Yukon?
Seriously, I can't fight you.
Why?
Why?
You're naturally violent, though. That's why you want to become a police officer. So you can be violent on the job.
Rue!
And protecting things just to cover.
What are you saying?
Is this really Yukon? I look at him all over from head to toe, but that's him, our leader. When I say anything in response to him,
No? So you don't have to face yourself. The real you is weak. You can't protect anyone. You're so pitiful. It's a struggle to protect yourself.
it is a painful truth about myself, but I looked it over the case, and I wanted to...
I'm different now.
That's not who I am anymore. I thought Yukon would understand that better than anyone.
That about me, even though you were with me when I faced my shadow?
Or did he change when he back to the city? Did he forget about us? Did the years spent not matter anymore to him?
Looks like things are heating up. Well then.
You heard her. Face me. Or die.
Yukon slowly raises his hand. That movement, it's a persona summoning.
You're serious.
If you're going to see yourself, I have to give this all my two. Come, Tomoe, my persona.
Then I'll make you remember. Here.
Okay, we actually get to play the video game now. Only 32 minutes into the stream.
Finally.
Not enough.
I don't know any of Chie's combos. The only character I know how to play is Marie. I beat Yukon, maybe, but it doesn't make me happy at all. That's what I noticed with other students. They aren't human, they're only shaped like people. I was so absorbed in the fact that I didn't pay any attention to them. Could there be shadows? Is this some stage effect Teddy's doing?
That was an amazing fight. Nice job in defeating Sensei, Chie-chan. That's our #1 son.
What is this? Really what you want? Why did you make me fight him?
Oh, but I'm sure you know why, Chie-chan. Be looking forward to your...
The students, they leave. I don't know how to deal with how
I'm sorry about earlier, but come on. Weren't you being a little too hard on me?
Yeah, same to you. Although, I get why you'd say that.
Huh?
Yukon sounds like he's pouting as he scratches his head. Shouldn't I be the one pouting?
Too much going on that we don't understand.
Oh, right.
He sounds calm as usual. Yeah, this is the usual Yukon, but why is he talking like that before?
The TV world reflects people's hearts, right? This time, it's turned into...
If the same rules as last year apply, then someone related to Yasugami High may have entered here.
Then... where does that get
I don't know, but we're forced to participate in this Grand Prix and fight one another.
That host really was Teddy. And Risa-chan's announcing seemed like she was trying to rile us up too.
There's no way it could be them.
Yukon sounds determined. Yeah, he's right. Neither Teddy or Risa would do this. Teddy does harass the girls, and he's always causing us trouble as if everything's a game to him, but he protects us with his life with accounts. Risa-chan would too. It's impossible that she's made us...
Investigating the others?
No, not yet. We...
I see. Well, let's meet up with the others first.
Right.
He and I start walking to school together, but
What's wrong?
Yukon suddenly clutches his face. There's nothing here, right? His arms meet resistance. There's a wall right there.
I'm so forgetful. No matter how much you try, you can't go any further since...
Huh?
Actually, no one who loses a match can leave. Only the winner can move on. Those are the rules. Comprende?
Okay!
Only the winner can move on. If that's not the plot of a goofy TV show, what in the world? Is there something like a wall here?
It's no use. Looks like these rules can't be broken.
Then...
If I concentrate on attacking a single spot, I may be able to break through. But you can't wait around for... You'll have to go on without me. It's in your hands. What's wrong?
You want me to just leave it here?
Oh, so sorry. You're better at solving cases and things, so I'm like, can I do this? It really would have been better if I had lost, but...
He's so much smarter than me and calmer and stronger, so if you compare to me, I can't get what he said earlier out of my hand, a weak, pitiful
Aren't you
person.
gonna protect every...
That's when he puts his hand on my shoulder. I look up and think he's trying to cheer me on.
You can save them.
I...
Plus, rushing headlong into things is your specialty, right?
Hey! That's me!
But that's what's best about you, Chie. You're honest and straightforward.
I know he's kidding. We don't know what Yuki or Yuko are doing now.
Just wait!
If I'm the only one who can go on, that's what I have to do. I'm the only one who can do this, so I will do it because I'm the only one who can. I went back one time to Yukon before I head into the building. No problems getting inside the school, but where do I go now? Running around aimlessly might be dangerous. I stopped thinking for a moment. The clues I have right now are Teddy shows up on the monitor sometimes. That means he's being filmed live somewhere. Like, are you doing that?
There's that mayor.
What the? He didn't even notice me. He just went up the stairs like I hadn't said anything. There's a girl in the Yasugai Hami guy's school uniform. But who was that? That wasn't Rise. A body has been discovered!
Third year, class 2, Chie Satanaka. How are things go? I have a message from the general. Your next battle is...
Huh?
I thought I had just seen Teddy.
What are you talking about? I'm the general, so I'm always wearing this uniform. Don't you think I look sharp, Chieta?
Yukon had said there's no way Teddy could be behind this, but that looks and sounds just like him.
Straight to where you are and ask you in person.
You really don't seem to get it, Chie-chan.
I don't care about your stupid Grand Prix. I don't want to fight anymore.
Yeesh! How good can you be? Don't you know this Grand Prix is for you?
For me?
All this fighting is for me? I'm about to laugh when I get a sick feeling in my...
Who was that girl back there?
Never mind her. Worry more about the opponent coming up. Come on. Now bring out the next challenger.
You can come out of the smoke. I see a shadow through the haze. Yosuke?
You are you Venisonian.
Venisonian?
Everything we...
What's wrong with loving me? Wait, not what I meant to say.
Well, this is the P1 Grand Prix, you know.
You can make smirks and make a sarcastic salute. It's happening again. Maybe this is the shadow or something. I don't want to think that Yosuke himself can make that face. But isn't it odd that a shadow would want to attack someone else than the person it's time to be? Then maybe this is the real Yosuke.
You're not gonna show me your kung fu? Well, I guess it is pretty.
It's not useless. I train myself so I can protect.
When I shout back, she gets even more obnoxious.
You're just a brat who wants to be a hero. You say you want to become a police officer, but come on. I bet you're not even studying. Just stay home and play pretend. That way you won't get yourself hurt. Cowardly Chie-chan can't face reality after all.
That's not.
I can't finish that sentence. I can't say it's not right. He's saying the same thing. The weakness in me that I thought I'd overcome back here begins to... That's when Risei-chan laughs over the PA system.
Ooh, has the carnivore been defanged? This battle might be over before it stops.
That wouldn't be any fun though, right? You gotta show off your kung fu pride.
The air around it changed after I fought earlier. I tapped the ground with my toes. Yeah, I'm still fast and light. My heart is heavy, but I can't let this stop me now.
Every day. You're ready, Dad? Let's do this. Damn it.
Sorry about this, Chie. Just getting started. Don't think you won yet. Sorry about this, Slash. Get some.
Why is it lagging so much?
Just getting started. Your muscles are insane.
How unfortunate. Better luck next time.
Ooh, you truly are a beast. We'll be looking forward to seeing your brutal kicks in the next.
Doo, doo, doo.
So, how'd you like the taste of my kung fu?
Oh, shut up. You just had to keep going on and on about how I've got no convictions and stuff.
Sure, sometimes studying's a pain, but I still do it. It's not about wanting to be a hero. I'm serious
Then why'd you have to bring up stuff about Saki-senpai? Let's drop...
what are you saying, Yosuke? When were we talking about your conviction?
Hey, what are you saying? Why did you start this hero talk all this time?
Huh? We both look at each other and cock our heads confused. After you and I said we were confused about what had happened before the fight. It's like we were having completely different conversations before the fight. I feel like someone's casting a spell on me.
Huh? This isn't Yasugami High?
Really? You thought this was the real Yasagami High? I knew he was acting weird from the beginning, but to completely forget he jumped into the TV.
Oh, I see. My brain's been. First, I get thrown into this Grand Prix thing, and then you.
Oh, come on. You did the same thing to me.
Wait, what's going on? You sound normal now, but before the fight.
The same thing happened a little while ago. You started saying weird things. We fought, and then things were back to normal once it was over.
Could this be another one of those rules in this?
That may be it. It's a rule that we have to fight each other. Maybe it's another rule that about how the situation changes to force us to fight. He makes this Teddy, who's calling himself the General, Ryusa-chan, the announcer.
Some bad guy out there making us crazy.
A certain face comes to mind.
Oh, yeah.
I tell Yosuke about the girl I saw. It appears he knows what we're talking about.
Ponytailed student council president.
Oh, we must be talking about different people. Our president is a...
Seriously?
Dude, the elections were just last week. You can't even remember their...
Oh, I slept right through. But if that's true, then is she lying about being the student? Why would she do that?
I don't know. But I'm positive she's not the real president. And isn't it suspicious that she's in...
Good point. Let's go see.
Yosuke!
Bonk. Yeah, face first individual wall.
I forgot to tell you, but it seems like only the winner gets to go on.
Why didn't you tell me sooner? My nose is all flat now.
Ha, it's fun.
But, man,
Can't get through? Damn it. Guess I'm stuck. Wait.
What is
Yosuke looks pretty serious.
Supposed to do if I need to use the bathroom?
that again?
He has to pee in the shadow world.
Oh well. The rest is up to you, Chie. You're the only one who can solve this case and sweep my bladder.
Huh? Oh, right. I don't think that second thing's an actual problem.
Well, in any
The
case,
mission of Yosuke's bladder. Let's go.
I wish I could help you. But
Yeah.
make sure you think before you act, okay? Going with your gut isn't that bad, but you tend to lose control pretty easily.
Oh, shut up. I'll solve this in no time.
Even I know that. When I yell back at him,
Spirit. That president girl was headed to the announcement room. I'll be waiting to.
oh yeah, the announcement. I finally have an answer to what I was thinking about before the fight interrupted my chain of thought. You'd have to be able to broadcast an image if it's going to show up on the monitors, so they have to be in the announcement room. There has to be a reason everyone acting all weird because a bad guy is pulling the string. But when I think about it that way, girls on my list of sussy people too. It better have an objective mind. If there really isn't a bad guy, I'll catch him and get my answers about this world, about why we're being forced to fight, and what about this battle for me stuff is supposed to mean.
Oh, this is insane.
When I was super confident when I set off, I'm having some trouble now. Only the winner can go on. If I figured that only the losers would run into those miserable walls. Man, was I wrong. These stupid things are all over the place. Every path I've taken has been blocked. I got up the stairs, but I can't go up any of the stairs. The announcement room's on the 3rd floor. Not only that, but the school's a complete mess. Some hallways to go through on forever, and one wrong turn and suddenly I'm in the practice building. Actually, is the announcement room even on that?
Ow!
Just as I'm thinking that, I see something red. For a second I thought it might be Yukiko. I'm pretty sure it was a man. And the red cloth is billowing. It might be a cape. If you see him, that means there's another mysterious person walking along with that fake student council president. It's Akihiko. It is a person, and that is a cape. He's wearing a cape. Seriously, a red cape even? So wait, who is he? To be honest, he's way too sussy. That was insane. He's punching the invisible walls.
Whoever set this up only thought about blocking people's paths. Anywhere there already was a real wall got overlooked.
Hey, he opened a window. The cape guy suddenly jumps out the window. I can't see the ground from here. An irresistible aroma. That smell. A steak bowl. The special version to the steak at Aya.
So hungry. Jeez, I'm practically.
Steak! I feel like I'm floating. Everything goes dark and then I'm laying on the ground. It's a convenience store, or this place. I'm suddenly reminded of the way Teddy sniffs around when he's looking for something. Leading back to the brawny brains of the guy. You ever smell the steak bowl, so it's my this side of the gate. There's only one steak bowl on the shelf. He's gonna buy the last steak bowl. This isn't a steak bowl. What's it doing in a convenience store?
Wait, that's mine. I saw it first.
Possession is 9/10 of the law.
What?
If you hadn't yelled like that, I would have gotten it before you.
Well, there's no way to know that for sure. In any case, this super special steak bowl from Aya is mine.
Now I know I really can't let you have it. That's from Umiyushi. It's their ultra super beef bowl. You can't even tell the dishes apart. You have no right to steal my meat.
What? Excuse me. This is from Aya. How so? You think you know your meat, do you?
The guy shrieked at that. A smirk at the dangerous smile of a shark. I almost flinched from the aura of danger the guy is giving off. His muscles have to be all show.
Take this outside. We'll see who's more worthy of that.
This is the first time in real life I can fully eat something outside.
Dun, dun, dun. The guy Red Cape throws some money on the counter and then puts the food in the back. We leave the store and hang the bag from a nail in the nearby telephone pole. It hangs there tempting me.
I'll teach you a true appreciation for meat. You ready?
I'm ready. The question is, are you?
So what is Akihiko even doing here?
Finally.
I suck at fighting Akihiko.
You're up. No more holding breath.
Here it
You're up.
What is Chi's command list? I won. Then let's just meet. I sense someone staring at me. So he is hungry, just like me. Can't keep from Hayes that I offer my gift of meat to the precious stringer, or even fought over it. I understand his depths of the love of me. The gates swallow hard, and he snatches his hand back and suddenly stands up.
I'm not taking your pity.
Oh, he's gone. Well, now I can eat without any regrets. What a beautiful presentation.
Dude, why were you passed out on the floor holding a convenience store bag?
Huh? Is this Junaz Yosuke?
Steak bowl.
You mean that crushed food packet you had?
You were gonna eat something you found in the TV world?
You couldn't see her too. Even Nato.
It's solved. Yes, thoroughly. Huh?
Wait a second, it solved all of it?
Chasing your steak. We were hard at...
Jeez, you really are a con.
Job's over. You can go get some steak now.
What? What? Did I just get the bad ending?
Golden Week, huh? Juness will be open for business during Golden Week 2. Come for our exciting Golden Week events. Stay for the... Then again, it's not...
I can yap all I want. I get a lot of crap thrown in my direction because I'm the manager's son, but thanks to having to deal with all this stuff, my skills have improved. The city, Yasuba, Inaba City, is a rural country that doesn't have anything more than rivers and mountains. Elite is coming to Juness as a shop as a pastime of itself for the people of this town. As to arcades, nothing groceries and daily commodities. There are specialty shops selling fancy clothes and other stuff too. There's even a food court with a playground on the roof.
Well, I'm taking tomorrow off. That's right, I'm...
Was that a joke ending? I think I got the bad ending. I just wanted to fight Akihiko. I just wanted the fucking steak, bro. Why do I have to get punished for it?
No, bad cheer. Focus on Teddy over steak. I mean just Teddy. Gotta focus on the schedule.
Goodbye, Ice, says Special Steak Boy. Our love is not meant to be for now. But that doofus in the cape, who could he be? The announcement room should somehow be on the third floor of the classroom building, but somehow I end up on the practice building. How do I go downstairs? This is all because of the stupid invisible walls. I have to go all the way around the school to get anywhere. I know she'll be under the enemy's control when we look for each other. If we don't fight, I'll never be able to look Yukon and Yosuke in the eye again. Again, it's Teddy and the weird getup. I already know what's gonna happen. The piano, no! I sense he's gonna try something nastier. You're saying exactly what my shadow said last year. But to hear them again and from Yukiko herself.
But that ended last year.
The fucking piano! Adachi, no! This is not Yukiko, it's not Yukiko. Seeing her voice, it makes me remember again.
No, that's not true.
I cover my ears from hearing any more of it.
Her methods of slowly cornering her prey are exquisite. Does the carnivore stand a chance against Snow Black?
That taunt actually calms me down a little. This isn't Yukiko. This is part of the rules to make me fight. The person I am now would... Yeah, okay.
The catfight of the century is about to begin. Let's see your claw.
Okay, time to beat up Yukiko. So what was the point of the fucking meat ending? I just wanted some fucking meat, bro. I wanted to share some beef bowls with my homie. shit. Rematch. I think Chie loses this matchup.
That was such a beautiful fight. Very satisfying to watch, Chie-chan.
I'm glad the monitor. Teddy laughed even more nastily before cutting. There's a amount of things I want to say, but I need to focus on Yugiga.
Oh, are you okay? Chie? Oh, thank goodness. Huh? I knew something was wrong. You never would have said that.
She believes in me, even though the fake me must have said some horrors. Thank you. I can't even say thank you or I'm sorry.
You, hear me out.
I tell her what happened to me, about how the rules say that only the winner can leave the area, and that you and Yosuke are both safe. And that I'm trying to reach the announcement room in the pursuit of a mysterious girl that was with Teddy.
There's no way anyone would make an honest mistake like that. If she's lying, it means she knows this isn't the real, so I have to think she's related to all this stuff. Then why did she lose? Huh? You know? That's a good question.
Even if she was the one behind this, why'd she single us out by name? Not me or Yosuke knows where she is. How could someone we never met know where she is?
Some planning. Something she planned. See how we've been forced to, right? I think this Grand Prix is necessary for her. But what would she gain from making us fight like that?
If we were chosen, that means whoever's doing this obviously knows about the investigation team and personas. But we solved the case. Don't tell me, is this revenge?
There was some results you seem really weird. He had his red cape on, and you look super suspicious.
I might have chased him for some meat once.
No need to get all anyway. We can find all this out if I go to the announcement. I have a feeling you're pushing to go with me. I'll be waiting for you here. I'm sure you'll be fine, Chie. I believe in you. Good luck.
I will find him.
Chie, can you hear me? John? Is this the real one?
This isn't over the PA system. There's only one thing.
There's this weird fake Teddy kidnapped me. I've been all alone. The others are fighting each other too.
I can tell from her voice that Chie, the Rise-chan, is wiping away tears. It has to be the real Rise-chan. She wasn't trying to insult us.
Watching me this entire time, so I couldn't use my persona. They were not touching me. Are you okay, Chie-senpai? You're not hurt, are you? I'm fine. But what did you mean by being blind?
I need a tissue. My nose is fucking bleeding. Fuck. Hello, everybody. Turns out on the first time the Golden Beast, the innovator or something bumped her and she fell to her TV. When she woke up, she was trapped in the room she was in. I'm gonna be RB. Hold on. I preferably like my nose to stop bleeding sooner rather than later, but that should be good enough, hopefully. Wait, hold on. The game audio muted because my thing got unplugged.
Here's the guys that are bringing you this show.
Where's the game window?
This program is brought to you by Persona.
How do I access my bookmark?
That was such a beautiful fight. Very.
You, Chia, huh? You. There's sort of them, huh? You know. What? Oh, what? Any, I Try. He was.
Risa had a special persona. She can look into everything. Is that why she's being held hostage? I didn't ask her.
Yeah. Are you going to go out? There was this girl I didn't recognize with. All right, let me take a look. There he is. But I sense something. What is that? It's not a shadow. Are you talking about that fake president? That's gotta mean she's the culprit.
All this stuff is invisible walls and making us go nuts while talking to each other. There's no way a normal person can do this. Of course that's the case. At least they're a persona user.
Hey,
There's one other
Lisa-chan,
side person
if there's
beside
someone
this
else
door.
besides- I saw a dude in a weird red cape. Well, apart from our usual group, I only sense shadows here. But are there some little ones too? Well, I'm not worried about the small fry. Wait,
Right, could it be you? Because then, no, that was definitely a guy. I mean, you did look and act pretty
I'm
weird.
gonna deal with Teddy first. Sure thing. Is this it? Rise-chan, try to get in touch with the others. Okay, will do. Good luck in there, Chia. Thanks!
I hear a giggle. I guess you could see me anyway. Does that mean I'm gonna have to fight that girl? Well, no use worrying about it. But the girl with Teddy isn't there.
I finally found you. You're that Chie-san who's fighting in the Grand Prix, right? Who are you? Why are you? We've been through hell today, you know.
Ooh, you're so cool, Chie-chan. Just
Teddy's voice is sarcastic and slimy, not like his normal voice. He must be like everyone else was, controlled
Teddy,
somehow.
you're being tricked. I know you're not really the host of this. Come over here and we'll go back together.
it's
creepy to hear you coax me like I'm not going with any carnivore. I bet you're after me for my sweet, delicious bear claws.
What? I'm not interested in your meat at all. You're sweet, huh?
That came from my stomach, not from my brain.
Actually, you're the one people are after, Chie-chan. Everyone's got the... Did you know that Yosuke likes you? He said he's head over heels over you. Even more than that dead girl he liked.
Huh?
Hanji likes you too. Of course he would, though.
Oh
Since
my
you're a
God.
very manly girl. Even Sensei. He told me you're the cutest.
Hey, what do you think?
I wonder what kind of insult he was going to say next, but I wasn't expecting him to try to flatter me to death. Teddy smirks like he can
Cuter
read
than
my
the
thoughts.
famous idol Rise-chan, the ace detective now-chan. You're the cutest of them all. And did you know you even have a fan club at school?
Stop making stuff up.
I mean, there was that one Chie fan from
There's no way that could ever be true.
the piano! The piano of my nightmares! I get it now. Instead of a direct insult, he was trying to build my hopes up and then pull the rug out from under
Our
me.
group is full of unusual people who are all so pretty. You're the only normal one of us with nothing special about you at all. But I think it's okay to be normal. It's like you know your place in life. You shouldn't dream of being extraordinary. You're just gonna be mediocre.
I've never wanted to be like that. I might not have amazing skills like everyone else, but I'm...
Why am I trembling?
Ooh, didn't your mother tell you not to lie? You want to be a beloved hero, and you'll step on anyone to reach that goal.
That's right.
Then,
It's pointless to argue with you when you're being controlled. Let me bring you to your senses.
alright, we're fighting Teddy. Is this fucking Teddy's theme? Yo, Chie is fun as hell. Chie might be my co-main after Mari.
Ain't you guys friends? How can you fight your friend like that?
What are you talking about? You're the one who dragged us into this.
I sounded so harsh. I need to calm down.
Chie-chan, why are you picking on Miss President?
Teddy, are you still being controlled? She set you up as a host of all of this.
Hold it right there. You've already got it wrong. Look, Chie-chan, take a good close look.
Huh?
He's making all kind of
What
goofy
am I
voices.
looking at?
Can't you tap? A dozen times more adorable and sexy than that costumed bear.
You mean that general is someone else?
Bingo! Miss President wouldn't believe me, so we were going to go find that imposter and prove
Imposter?
my innocence. Jeez, though. I can understand Miss President making that mistake since she's never met me, but it's like totally way lame that you couldn't tell us apart.
Dude, stop talking like that. You're confusing me.
I can't even tell he was the right mind, but that wasn't Teddy. Looks like there's another Teddy running around here. Why would somebody be
I was just
imitating?
about to go to the announcement room to stop him. Honestly, even though he looks exactly like that general, I kinda doubt this one here's the call. And I've stuck to him like glue all this time, because I thought he must have been connected.
The girl looks in my eye as she said this. I can tell she's not lying, but then there's something that's
And
not
why
added
did
up.
you lie about being the student council?
Why?
But the student council council president we just elected is a guy. Are you really a student at Yasugami? What's your name? What name?
Chie-chan?
I wish I could believe her, but there's too much that seems funny here. Even Rise-chan said she didn't feel normal. There's so much evidence against her that I can't help. You made us fight our friends. What are you up to?
The girl has to be a Persona user. She turns pale and falls silent. She doesn't have an ounce of aggression in
I
her.
don't know my name. I can't remember what class I'm in either.
Huh?
I don't understand it myself. Now that I think about it, I don't even know why I'm here.
How could you?
She doesn't even know her own name, and she didn't realize that until I pointed it out. How could that be possible?
It probably looks like I'm trying to lie my way out of it. No matter how much I tell you I didn't do this, there's no way.
But that she turned her back on us.
To the announcement room. I'm gonna prove my innocence myself. Sorry I doubted you, Teddy.
Miss President!
The girl shakes out Teddy and darts out the classroom.
She can't use a persona. She'll be in trouble.
She can't use a persona. Wait, then how did she get into this?
Only Persona users can enter TV. Since Teddy's mind was just being messed with a few years ago, I can rule out that he was the one behind him. The culprit has to be someone else. The guy was being bossed by the letting himself get trapped, and the girl was obviously lying about being the student council president. That puts her at the top of my list. If she's not a Persona user, then
Last year's case? Did someone drop her in here?
Oh, my!
there's someone else who's mimicking Teddy's appearance doing all this. If that girl's a victim, then her shadow must have come out on its own. Actually, if it did, it would explain why we've never seen a place like this before when we've
Then
seen
the
the Sea
culprit
World.
isn't her.
Now that I think about it, I should have suspected that from the very beginning. I was confused because I was being forced to fight everybody, and my friends were saying terrible things to me. I really wasn't being myself. I didn't listen to what she had to say. I was being harsh for no reason. And if she meets a shadow in her safe in a
Please,
state like
Chie-chan.
that,
I'm on my way.
and the other Teddy, likely that girl's shadow. Research and the student council president, and that girl's shadow.
Possible.
Oh, you're finally here? She got here first, so I... Why is my shadow here? I don't know. She suddenly appeared. The fake Teddy vanished and then...
Another Chie-san? I thought you just beat me.
Ugh. Will the outsiders shut up and be quiet? My only business here is with myself.
The shadow turns his sharp golden gaze towards me.
Who became
But-
my persona, though? I don't get it. It's because you're...
Because I'm weak, that's the same thing my friends kept
Your
saying.
shadow would never be back to haunt you after you gained your persona. Wouldn't that be nice? But no one can ever let go of it. I'll stay inside. And I'll keep screaming your true feelings for everyone to wait. When the general said the Grand Prix was for me, he...
It's true that my friends were in their right minds today. Was this place really born from my own weakness, even though I accept my shadow? Are the horrible things that's been going around my fault?
The desire to protect those who are precious to you was only what you really want is to be a hero. A shining force for justice. You're ordinary in every way, but you want to be a winner. And to get there, you need to use those precious to you as stepping.
The face I know so well laughs
That's not
mockingly.
true.
Oh my god! Haven't you?
What I was thinking at all.
You've gone through a whole game already of dealing with your shadows. You should know not to say no to it.
Are you gonna deny it again?
I can't deny her. That's what the shadows do. They try to make the real person deny their existence. I know that, but I can't stop my emotions.
No.
Oh my fucking god. You've went through an entire bull...
Senpai, don't listen.
Rise-chan?
You've gone through a whole game of this bullshit. Even though they must have heard whose fault this all is, I have to ask myself, if I deny that I'm weak and my shadow goes berserker now, will I make these two suffer anymore? Do I want that to happen?
You're right. What?
That's right, I remember now. I remember the time when my shadow first came out. At that time, I had Yukon and Yosuke with me.
I won't deny any of what you just. I do still wish to be a hero. And I do feel, and part of me loves how cool it would be to become a police officer, wanting to protect everyone. I can't let my friends down. Not after they accepted me for who I was. I'm not amazing like them. But that doesn't mean I can't be proud of myself. That's why I'm.
Sorry, I wish I could help you.
I believe in you.
Please, Chie-chan.
You can save him.
Everyone believed in me. They trusted me to do anything because I said I could. And even though they aren't with me right now, they trusted me as helping me to stay strong. That's why I should be able to take this on.
I want to protect Rise-chan and that girl, not because I want to be a hero, but because I love them. My weakness gave birth to you, right?
I'm not scared of my shadow anymore. Now I'll end this for sure.
Finally.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Having made it to call my raging shadow, I was able to protect them, right? In that case, I experienced one already, but it looks like I did it again.
The shadow. I'm not surprised it hasn't registered. It is coming from left field for you.
It's only started like Nauticon is here now. She'd be able to explain things this whole lot better, but what's important right now is that this girl understands what happened.
What the? I thought I eliminated any possibility of her heart breaking free. No. I did everything right.
That voice, it's not my shadow.
Teddy?
I realized the fake Teddy was standing in the room. Where'd my shadow go then?
I get it. She was pretending to be General Teddy. This whole looks like you'll be alone forever. No one can understand you. Huh?
And it looked like Teddy again, but that tone of voice is speaking. Maybe he's not actually talking to me.
Delude? Whoa, wait a sec. Aren't you supposed to be my shadow? No, that shadow, it's resonating with Miss... What?
Teddy smirks and snaps his fingers. Wait, but then who's the real end of the TV?
I am a shadow. The true self.
No way. That's the other girl's face. Is that her shadow? She cries out, and her parent apparently seeing her body.
Wait, does this mean it was this girl's That's right. And like you just saw, I can distort people's appearance.
It distorted people's appearances word. That means it was just taking
And
Teddy's.
that other me just now.
That was just shadow kill.
Why do you think I have such? It's because I'm her and she's me. Don't be ridiculous. Oh, please. Just look at me.
Oh boy.
I look exactly like. That's not true.
The shadow draws closer, making a point to show off her body. She has a more mechanical body with large these wings close to a giant axe that the shadow grabs from the air. The girl looks away,
Don't
trying
worry.
to.
There's no need to be scared. Shadows try to make the original person deny them. It'll be okay, but you need to calm a twisted version of. She's the one that's twisted. You still refuse to remember?
The shadow doesn't change, but the girl does. In a second, she's the same as her shadow.
I don't think so. I knew something was weird when that girl isn't human. No! No! Don't look at me!
She tries to hide her body from us, but she can't hide everything. The shadow sneers. The shadow brandishes the axe in her hand without hesitation. That's when. Yo, let's go, Kanji! Kanji burst through the wall. It was thrown into it.
You came to save us! Or not.
It's no use. He's completely unconscious.
You must be Labras.
You're that red cape guy from before!
Sure enough, the owner of that voice is the guy in the red cape. He steps to the room, brushing dust from his shoulders. Is he the one that blasted Kanji-kun in here? And is he an enemy? I take a defensive stance, but he ignores.
Another Labras. Fine. I'll just calm them both down.
To be continued. Alright, we have time for one more. Let's do one more.
Oh, I'm so tired. A busy day.
Wait, do we have time for one more? No, we don't. Alright, this game is going to take a lot longer than I thought it would. There's so many fucking stories we need to get through, and each one is like gonna be a stream in and of itself. I thought this game was gonna be a lot shorter, to be honest. Well, that'll give me enough time to do things until, fucking June when other shit comes out. When Mario Strikers and then fucking Fire Emblem come out. So that's gonna be the plan. I will see y'all later. Goodbye.